about these millennial names these days, huh? Pretty crazy, pretty crazy. Yeah, weird names. The other day I met a guy named Jathan. Jathan. Not Jason, not Nathan, right? Jathan. And you know, when I'm just learning a name, I like to say it over and over again so that I don't forget it. You know, like I'll say, you know, so Jathan, you know, how did the game go last night? Or Jathan, what do you do for a job? And Jathan, do you want to do something after this? You know. And after a while saying this to him, he looks at me and he's annoyed. He says, "Are you serious right now?" You'll get that. You'll get that. So, you know, we wanted to get a dog. My 7-year-old finally talks me into getting a dog. And so we're out there, and we're thinking, well, where do we get the dog? Why don't we go to a kill shelter, right? You know, and for those who don't know, a kill shelter is where they find dogs, and then they, if no one gets them or claims them, after a while, there's these stray dogs, they kill them. It's a kill shelter. So, hey, let's go to a kill shelter, save a dog from getting killed. We go in there and we tell them, you know, hey, we want a dog, right? That's easy enough. And they're like, okay, where do you live? Suburbiaville, you know, what do you do? Where are you going to keep them? Outside, you know, we don't want them inside. And then they tell me, at the end of this, they say, sorry, you can't have a dog. We don't think you can provide the life that it needs. Okay, it's a kill shelter, right? Wow. You know, my kids have gotten into your mom jokes are back. I don't know if you noticed it. It's like everything is your mom. You know, I hear them telling their friends, hey, you know, this isn't very fun. And then the kid's like, your mom's not any fun. Wow. Okay. These are like 10-year-olds, you know. I don't know if they're getting this, but this is what's happening, right? So, but then, you know, it just becomes automatic, you know. If you grow up with your mom jokes, you kind of just automatic. And so the other day, you know, my kid's like, hey, did you go to the store? And I'm like, I went to your mom's. And they look at me and I'm like, wait, well, yeah, I go to their moms all the time, every night. So it's not that big a deal, but they don't work on kids, you know. Hey, you're an idiot. And the other one's like, your mom's an idiot. It's your brothers. You know, I have to explain. They don't even understand the concept of what they're insulting. They just say your mom to everything. Yeah, so I always wanted kids, you know. Kids were something I always wanted to enjoy, but not for most reasons people might think I wanted kids. I wanted kids because I didn't have any friends. I figured if I made some kids, then they'd have to be my friends. You know, they would be, you know, just have a captive audience. They have no choice but to do the things I'm doing, and if they don't do it, it's like, you know, right? Hey, enjoy it. Enjoy being my friend. You have no other choice, right? And it's kind of cool because as I've grown up, this is how it is. You know, I have these friends. Not very many other friends, but I have these kids as friends, and what makes it even cooler is they think I'm their leader. Just kidding. They don't do anything else. They're just like real friends. Okay, I got one more joke for you. Alright, so this is just a joke, okay? This is a good joke. There's a man, and he's got 3 girlfriends, okay? 3 girls he really likes. Not sure which one to pick. So he decides to do a little test. He says to the first one, he says to all 3 of them, he says, hey, $5,000, you know, take it, do whatever you want with it, come back, let me know what happened. Okay, so he gives the first $5,000 to the first girlfriend. She goes and she buys a bunch of clothes, beautiful She does herself up, gets her makeup done, gets her hair done, gets her nails done. She comes back and says, look, I spent the $5,000 and made myself beautiful for you, because that's how much I love you. I want to, so, you know, that's that. And the second girlfriend, she takes the $5,000 and she goes and buys them, you know, a case of beer and some golf clubs and some, you know, all the things guys like, you know, buys them a bunch of really cool gifts, some electronics, speakers, you know, that stuff. Comes back with all this stuff, says, this is how much I love you. I bought you all this stuff because I'm a very giving person. Here you go. All right. Then the third one, she takes the money, she invests it, right, into some stocks or whatever, and she makes that money, doubles that money, takes $5,000 of that, gives it back to the guy and says, here you go, takes the other $5,000 and reinvests it. Says, I care about your future. That's how much I love you. I'm here to help you with your future. So the guy thinks about it. He's like, oh, three of these options, pretty good. Thinks about it for a little while, you know. And in the end, he decides to pick the one with the biggest tits. Thank you very much.